Hello friends, welcome to Audio Tales. Today we are going to talk about 15 such strategies that successful people themselves use, which will increase your productivity to the next level, reduce stress, and keep your healthy work-life balanced. In today's distracting world, it is very important to manage time. In today's world, your whole day is spent only in checking mobile notifications, and not only this, these notifications also waste your valuable time. Time is such a thing that you cannot bring back even if you want, so whatever you have to do it today and right now. You have 40 minutes in the whole day. How you use them becomes very important. Kevin Kruse did research on different successful people and interviewed them. They included Mark Cuban, Richard Branson, and Jack Dorsey. Have you ever thought that if only I had more time, I could give more time to health, family, and personal goals? Kevin Kruse interviewed 13 billionaires, 13 Olympic athletes, 29 top-performing students, and 234 entrepreneurs. All the strategies used by all of them to achieve success have been described by Kevin Kruse in this book. So let's start today's book summary: 15 Secrets Successful People Know About Time Management by Kevin Kruse. We are going to know those 15 secrets in this summary. Secret number 1 is time is your most valuable asset. Time is the most valuable asset for us because everyone knows that once time is gone, it will never come back. For example, an employee has to choose one of the two tasks, either to answer regular emails like every day or to work on a high-priority project which directly affects the company. Assuming that time is limited, they choose to give more of their time to the high-priority project because it is necessary to achieve the long-term goals of the company, even if both the tasks seem urgent. Similarly, in personal life, a person has to choose between two tasks. There can be a choice between spending time scrolling on social media or reading a book. Understanding the value of time, if they spend that time reading a book, then they will definitely learn something valuable which makes them happy and also improves their life. In both situations, this first secret is trying to tell us that time is very valuable. Do not waste it. Always invest your time in important work. Secret number to master the 168-hour week. This secret teaches us that if you have a lot of work, then you can divide the time for each task not according to one day but according to the whole week. 247. Imagine a student is balancing education, part-time work, social activities, and personal hobbies. Instead of focusing only on daily tasks, he can adopt the approach of focusing on the whole week. That student can do his school work on Monday, and on Friday through Wednesday he can take out time to meet his friends. Recognizing the need for self-care and relaxation, he can exercise and do yoga every morning throughout the week. He can fix an hour for meditation. He can take out time on weekends to pursue his personal hobbies so that his 28 hours can be fully utilized by thinking about the whole week. With this approach, students can take out time to complete their commitments and activities in a uniform manner. Let's move towards our third secret. Secret number 3. Know where your time goes. The third secret wants to tell us that we have to find out where our time is going or where it is getting wasted. Suppose an employee has got a project, but that employee is not able to do that project efficiently. He does not have time left to complete it. Then he decides that I will track my time for the whole week. Finally, where is the time being wasted throughout the week? He carefully records his activities by keeping in mind the time spent on every work meeting, answering emails, social media projects, work breaks, and personal activities. At the end of the week, he analyzes his time and finds that his day, a significant portion of his time, is spent on non-urgent meetings and social media. He realizes that these activities are not in line with his primary goals or do not contribute significantly to his productivity. Using this information, he makes changes when possible. He rejects non-essential meetings or meetings that are not valuable. He also limits the use of social media during working hours and takes out special time for it during breaks. By tracking his time, he found out where his time is being wasted, and then he divided his time for each task according to the need. In this way, he managed his time well. Secret number 4. Focus on your most important tasks. This secret tells us that we should focus only on the most important work. Although we have many tasks to do in a day, but you should give most of your time only to the task that is most important. Suppose an entrepreneur also has tasks to do like developing the product, marketing, managing finance, and networking. He can set his work according to priority. For example, if he knows that I have very little time left to make the prototype, then he can stop other works and give more time to make the prototype first. It will be fine even if he gives less time to other works like marketing and networking, because if your product itself is not good, then marketing and networking will not be that beneficial. So, while giving priority to your work, find out the works which are more important, and similarly an entrepreneur can also set his valuable time according to his priority and can use his time effectively and can also achieve his goal and can also get success in business. Secret number 5: set specific goals here. Specific goal means that your goal should be specific. If I explain it to you with an example, then suppose your goal in life is that I want to become a big man. Now this goal is not specific. You know that I want to become big, but you do not know which goal to achieve. You will have to specify in which industry you want to be in or in which business you want to become big. Let us understand with another example. Suppose a professional person wants advancement in his career and makes a goal that I want to progress in my career, then this is not a specific goal. The specific goal for him would be that I have to reach a managerial role in this company in the next 2 years. Now this is a specific goal. We can also clearly understand in this what that person wants. Now if he has a specific goal, then he will divide his goal into small steps, and after that he will find out what skills and experience are needed for this role. Then according to that he can make a proper plan to come. If he needs any more education in it, then he can do it, or if he needs mentorship, then he can do it. Now just think how easy we have made it by specifying a goal. Think, if this professional's goal was not clear to him, then he would never know what he has to do next. Friends, you see, we can specify a goal and make a way to achieve it. Secret number 6 is to focus on being productive, not busy. You have to focus on being productive, not busy. There is a lot of difference between the two. Let's understand with an example. Suppose there are two people, person A and person B. Person A is doing all the work simultaneously. He is also attending different meetings. He is also replying to emails non-stop and is doing multiple tasks simultaneously. And on the other hand, there is person B who has analyzed all the work and has chosen only his most important and effective work. Now person A will be upset all the time because he is doing many tasks simultaneously and is also doing work which is not necessary. And person B is doing only one task at a time but is doing important work. So, among these two, person B is the most productive and is also doing the highest quality work. If you have a lot of work, then you will have to do only that work which is most important. If you are also busy like person A, then you will have to do only that work which is most important. If you start staying focused, then you will be left behind person B and will not be able to enjoy life like person B, because person B is doing only one task at a time. He will have less problem. The problem will be with person A because he is doing multiple tasks at a time. So from this secret we learn that we have to stay focused and not busy, and keep in mind that only with focus you will be able to do any work well. Secret number 7. Use a journal and planner. This secret explains the importance of planning and how important planning is for us. Let us understand with an example. Suppose a person wants to improve his productivity. He has organized all his tasks using a planner. Every morning he makes a to-do list for himself and writes all his tasks in it according to the deadline and priority. He writes how much time he has to give for each of his tasks. Now he has a structured plan for the whole day. Now he does all the work according to his list throughout the day, and he does all the work with focus. He does this with a proper plan and gives the time to the work to which he needs to give and ticks the work which is done, and at the end he sees that all his work is done, and if any work is left then he adds it to the list for the next day. With a proper plan we can manage our entire day's time efficiently, and this increases our productivity a lot because we know which work has to be done when and for how long. This increases our focus and reduces our stress. If you like our book summary, then do not forget to subscribe to Book Insider. And now you think if you have a fixed time to do every work, then there is no question of time being wasted. Secret number 8. Learn to say no. You will have to learn to say no, which means you cannot say yes to everything. To focus, you will have to set boundaries and priority easing. Think if everyone will give you any work and go away, then you will not have time to focus on your work. Suppose an employee additional project is given to him and he is asked to attend many meetings and he says yes to everything. Now when his workload increases, its effect is seen in his output as well. The quality of his work also falls, and when its effect starts showing on his productivity, he starts saying no. If any work is going against his productivity priority capacity, then he clearly refuses to do that work. For example, if someone tells him that you have to join this meeting but there is no special purpose of that meeting and that meeting is only increasing his workload, then he refuses that meeting with respect, and you should also do the same. You will have to say no to those tasks which are increasing your workload and not letting you focus on important work. If you learn to say no in life, then you will be able to save your energy time and also do quality work, and at the same time you will also be able to focus on your work. Secret number 9: delegate effectively. If you have a lot of work, then you can distribute it among your team members. Let us understand this with an example. Suppose there is a leader of a team and he has a lot of work, and because of this he is getting valuable. Then he thinks that he can share a lot of work with his team members. After that, he analyzes all his work properly and finds out some such work in which his expertise is not required and neither his decision-making is activating him so much. Then he distributes that work among some specific team members. For example, he assigns a meeting to someone or asks someone to organize an event. In this way, the team leader can delegate his work and put his full focus and valuable time in making high-level strategies, managing the team and in his planning, and can also spend his time in those works in which he actually has expertise, and by doing this you are also giving an opportunity to your team members so that he can learn new skills. Secret number 10: use technology deliberately. This secret is trying to tell us that we have to use technology to increase our productivity and not to increase distraction. Suppose a person is using digital tools for communication in managing his work, and in the meantime notifications of social media and other useless apps keep bothering him, then he gets distracted from his work by opening those notifications, and later, he thinks, what am I doing? This secret is trying to tell us that we have to use technology for good. You can use some strategy for this, like turning off notifications of apps which are not necessary. You can set some specific time during your work time to check your emails and notifications. For example, you can set 30 minutes at the end of every day that in these 30 minutes I will check all social media and emails, and the rest of the day you will be distracted from your work. Everything can be good as well as bad in today's era. Technology has many advantages as well as disadvantages. If you use everything in limits and for good, then your productivity will definitely increase. Secret number 11: batch similar tasks together. This secret tells us another good trick to save our time and increase productivity, and that is that we should make groups for similar tasks. Suppose there is a freelancer who is a writer and does many projects simultaneously. There are 2-3 projects of article writing, there are also research projects and many other projects. Now he has 2 choices: either he can do any random work anytime, or he can make a group of similar tasks and set a specific time for them. Like, he can do all the work of article writing in the morning, he can do research work in the afternoon, he can do any other work in the evening. Now just think, if he does any work anytime, then he will have to change his work and all the resources used in it again and again. Suppose he has 3 projects of writing articles and 2 of research. If he completes one writing work first, then he will have to open different websites and tools for research, and if he again does the work of article writing, then he will have to turn off the research tools and open the writing tools again. Now just think how much time he will waste in this, so that is why grouping of similar tasks is very important. If you like our book summary, then do not forget to subscribe to Book Insider. Secret number 12: use rituals to maximize productivity. You can create rituals or routines to increase your productivity. Suppose there is an entrepreneur who wants to increase the productivity of his work, then he created a morning ritual of his that he will wake up early in the morning and do exercise, meditation, and remember his goal. Now by following this ritual continuously, he can also boost his energy because now he does not need to plan daily. He has a ritual of what he has to do, and he will be mentally prepared to do the work, and the reason for this is due to this: his mindset will also remain focused. Similarly, we can understand another example that someone can make a ritual for the end of his day. He can make a to-do list for the next day. He can organize his workplace well. He can remember the good work he did today and can also make a clear plan for the next day. So, the simple meaning of saying this is that you should also make rituals in your day so that you can stay focused in your life. Secret number 13: stay healthy. In this secret, it is being told that in the pursuit of productivity and time management, you cannot forget your health. It is also very important to remain physically and mentally healthy. Suppose there is a professional who is so busy in his work that sometimes he misses his food and sometimes he cannot take out time for exercise. He is not able to take out time for his family and friends as well. Due to being so busy in work, he started getting very mentally disturbed, and all these things also affected his health a lot. Then he decided that he also had time for his health. He made a proper routine which included proper exercise, drinking proper water, getting proper sleep, etc. By exercising and getting proper sleep, his focus improved a lot and he became physically and mentally healthy. No work is more important than your life. You have to take out time for your health too. Secret number 14: optimize your environment. Your environment plays a very important role in focusing on any work. Suppose a professional is working from home, he has children at home, his wife is also doing household work, and due to this he was not able to focus on his work. We can understand the same example of a student who is preparing for the exam and he is not able to focus at home because the children are making noise, everyone is doing their work and making noise, so due to this it becomes very difficult to focus. It is very important to optimize the environment. If you have a special meeting, you can tell your family members. You can do your work after some time because I have an important meeting, or you can go somewhere far away and attend the meeting alone. Overall, to focus on any work, you will have to optimize your environment. Only then you will be able to focus on your work completely. And our last secret is secret number 15: never stop learning. Learning is very important for self-improvement and skill development. If you want to see a book summary on learning, then you can check it on our channel. In today's time, learning becomes very important because today new technology is being used in every work, and to use these technologies, you will have to learn first, and in today's time you cannot move forward without learning. To understand learning better, you must check our learning video. So friends, this is where our book summary ends today. Do tell us how you like this book summary by commenting. Thank you.